eternity to Deadfire and join Robin of the Hood at the spar of the Soulseers, where he just rescued them from being slaughtered. And we're now going to go and do some DLC, but before that we have a few bounties that we can maybe collect on the way. This one we can't turn in. Still have to get Kuaro and Rafik the Red. And there's the Steel Preacher that we can get. I don't know if we go for Urnox because we don't want to go all the way to the north again. Maybe we'll think about it. Hopefully we won't run into any street encounters and can just leave. Rock-Stomper, Rodul, Kuaro. Razai Passage. Where's Razai Passage? Can't see it anywhere. Northwest. Funny, I thought we did all of these. Definitely done this. Maybe we have to go here actually. Maybe that's how we complete the cartographer's quest. Distant roar reaches you from across the water, raising the hair on the back of your neck. Later gapes, "God's alive! Have yourself a look at that." Squinting slightly towards the sky, handsome Elam smirks. A massive winged reptile sweeps over the Reliant, throwing the deck into shadow and setting the sails to billow and snap. "Look alive or look dead, lads and lasses," Luca barks. "Furl the sails, ready the powder for wetting." The dragon banks in the distance, cutting a line across the horizon. You can just make out the figure of a rider upon its back. "Keep calm everyone and man your stations." "You heard the captain," Luca calls. "All hands to stations." Crew scrambles across the deck as the beast's approach slows. Rider dismounts, slipping from the dragon's back into thin air. This is Llengrath.
Watcher of Cadnua, if I might have a moment of your time. I am Llengrath, and unless I'm mistaken, you're the Watcher of Cadnua.
Striking godlike squares her shoulders and regards you with piercing eyes. "Pleased to meet you."
Likewise. The Circle hears so much about the Watcher of Cadnua. I've long wondered if you live up to the legend. I seek a truant member of the Circle of Archmagi, Maura. She sent rather cryptic word that she'd found something of cataclysmic potential in the Black Isles, something that could aid you in the fight against Eothas. You've aided the Circle of Archmagi once before. We've found ourselves wondering if you might do so again.
Wait, who's Maura?
A Huana wizard, and a member of the Circle of Archmagi.
Llengrath gives you a pained expression.
She has a predilection for tentacle magic.
Why would I want to help you? There's a 700-foot tall problem that needs my attention.
I'd have thought self-preservation and the lure of knowledge would be enough to entice the famous Watcher. But if not, perhaps Maura is correct. Maybe there is something to the south that can be turned against Eothas. What if you can turn the tide?
If I can find the time, I'll look into it.
Don't take your time deciding.
Llengrath frowns, her gaze turns to the horizon.
Maura's drive is frightening, foolhardy, and her love of the Deadfire uncompromising. If she's found some method of stopping Eothas, we must make sure she doesn't destroy Eora in an attempt to save her archipelago. I will await you in the Black Isles, a volcanic chain in the southeastern sea, due south of Tikawara. Don't tarry over long, Watcher.
As Llengrath steps from the railing, her dragon sweeps beneath her, catching her up. Great reptile's wings dig into the air and it rapidly recedes towards the horizon, Llengrath seated steadily on its back. Smiling silently, handsome Elium watches the dragon vanish into the distance. That was strange. I don't know if we were supposed to go back to the boat. I would have expected it to automatically return here.
Need a hand?
Let's put down a ward on top and then wait.
Yes?
I think I will try and launch this fight. Try and hobble this person. It would have been better to switch bows. Fall back, Azim, get ready. Do not do anything. Little John, buff up and get out some skeletons. And let me see. Right, Tuck, buff yourself. Get out a lurker. And then bless everyone. And make Mariam put Pain Link on Azim. Let's try and hobble the dragon. Knock it down, Azim. Yeah, nice. Let's see. One of them is a wizard. Yeah, let's get this flame caller. Try and interrupt again. Let's go for this one, because there'll be good explosion damage around there. One of these do you have? Healing. Resolve, Constitution, Intellect, Perception. Switch to this again.
Finish them.
And maybe Marion down. A blizzard just here.
That's not it.
Let's interrupt this flame caller. Will Scarlet. Heal everyone and put up consecrated ground. Put Pain Link on Will Scarlet, or Blight Pain Block rather. And now Pain Link because he seems to be the target of the damage. And this is the one that does cold damage. Could have used this at the beginning of the fight actually.
This weapon's no good to me. You'd better learn. Just say the word. I shall make. So, not a problem.
And we got a shield from this. Call it a discipline. Extra deflection as health gets lower. Can't move when near death for some reason. Tactical. Engaged in combat for the first time. Removes stand guard, immobility, stand firm. Regenerate health and get armor when near death.
Just say the word. I'm on it.
I think we have to leave this way. Kuaro. That was definitely one of the people we had to kill, I think. Yeah. So, up here. We'll go back here and try and kill him. Is that him? Yeah. 10th level monk. Should be easy. So we have Maya, Gay, Jyoti, Fasina, and Aloth. Let's hobble this warrior and then go for the chanter. Get out some weapons. As you buff yourself and go here. With John, then you can buff yourself. Or cast Llengrath displaced image. And what can we do here? Let's put Pain Link on Azil. They're all scared they're not coming here. The sailor. Oh dear. Go up here. Rick. This one. You can get this, and you can go for this priest. Little John, get up here. Quick. And roar. Here, attack. Buff Will Scarlet. Heal everyone. And increase their accuracy. Share that with the crew, it was easy enough. There's Rafik the Red. Steel Preacher. Maybe we can kill Rock-Stomper as well. Alien Trading Company. Level Barbarian. This should be a bit of a challenge compared to the last boat. Yeah, they seem much better armoured. Paladins. Okay, let's woo this one. Azim. Move here. Little John. Get out some weapons there, then buff yourself. Right, Tug, give yourself deflection and then bless everyone. Mirko, Panagina, Edwin, Maya, Takeo. Yeah, I think little John will have to go up there. And let's off a fireball just here. Yeah, trapped. Let's do this here actually. And we'll put this down because there's loads of them. And then this. Drop this right here and then cast this. She can't cast it. Let's do it here. And this. Those weapons doing. Let's try and use their abilities. Bow is here, can go for this sailor. Wow, got all the damage going on. Let's heal everyone. I put pain block on the Zine. Zine, come up here. Is there any more boats here? Orangi. Get him as well. Oh god, he's really weak. Let's not bother. Maybe we'll go to the Steel Preacher Island. That's the sacred stair. Ah, it's northwest, not northeast. That means we still have somewhere to look around. See who he is. Also not worth it.
What can I do?
Ah, yeah. We said we need to respec him to have metaphysics.
Absolutely.
Maybe Azim can learn intimidate instead.
Let's keep quiet. Yes?
In fact, yeah, I want to keep this bow. Maybe we can sneak down this way, come around from the other side, and we can target the blights immediately. Put up a reward. Stay there.
Of course.
I'll come here and hobble this blight. Get ready. Good job, buff up. Right, tuck, cast mirror image. Give yourself engagement. Pain link on me. Can try again with a double shot. I don't think it does a lot. Azim, come here. Right, Tuck, come up here quick. And attack. And what we do is put this down. And then this. And you can do area damage over time. Yes, dazed from my bow. Now we can switch back. In fact, maybe this is better. Let's try this weapon. Let's strip. Oh no, that's Azim. That's no good. Let's strip him. Maybe Marion, come back. Get closer and engage. Champion's boon. Where's Will Scarlet? He should be attacking. Buff him. This down again. Devotions for the faithful. And shields for the faithful. And then increase the duration of everything. I think we got this though, he's not going to be living much longer.
Ready when you are.
As you like.
Bolt catchers. That's not bad. Some nice grenades. Guess because they're magranites.
Need a hand? Leave it to me.
I think we will
Just
rest
say the
here
word.
as well.
Don't mind if I do. Suits me, yeah?
The Serpent's Crown. Sacred Stair. That is no good. And we have to talk to Director Castol. This is dunnage. Okay, let's go back to Neketaka quickly. Or which islands we're supposed to go to. Looks like we've done pretty much everything. Oh, we did Outcast's Respite. I don't see it labelled. Which isle? Yeah, we did it. Yeah, this has been done. Where's this? I think we did this, or did we only just do the island? Maybe we didn't go inside. Ah, we can go to Blighted Bog. We haven't done that. Get the time, it's too tough. And then we go to Fort Deadlight as we're in the area. Fetid sweltering air cradles you as you approach your way through the thick growth. Your clothing sticks to your skin and sweat drips from your brow and chin. You hear movement ahead of you accompanied by something that sounds like conversation. Approach openly. A large boggy clearing spreads before you like mist clinging to the water and soggy ground alike. A massive lurker rests in the water, utterly still as a main Perigra and Delmangan speak in low, serious tone. The Mimprigra and Delmingen fall silent as you appear. The former waves the latter back as she makes her way to you. The reek of decay precedes her, and she peers at you with black eyes. We will kill you for your trespass, consume your essence and add it to our own. If you find us otherwise engaged, leave this place where you can. Hard lips twist about a mouth filled with teeth of gnarled wood. I go where I please. I want this fight. I think it was quite good. Yeah, it's this one I remember. This is quite fun. Let's fall back first. Azim, get ready. Knock her down. Oh, hobble her. Oh, Scarlet attack. Little John. Buff up and attack. Alright, Tuck, give us Resolve. Cast Champion's Boon on yourself. And make Mariam put Pain Link on Azim.
I shall. Oh, indeed. Spot.
Let's roar this way.
That's on me.
And paralyze them if we can. Right, Tuck, put this down. Come here. Put this down. And then this on her. Give us some dexterity resistance.
That's embarrassing.
And let's slow them all down. You can give us some shields or crowns. Yeah, shields for the faithful. And crowns for the faithful. Oh dear. This is not going well. Pain Link or Pain Block on her. Put out Consecrated Ground. Try and roar again. Ah, we're in range of this mushroom as well. Let's see that. What we can do maybe is get some of these lurkers on our side. Maybe not. Go for this one. And I must interrupt her. Do not want to get frightened. In fact, little John. Ah, you've been charmed. How long? Okay. Come here. Give everyone robust.
Certainly.
This weapon's no good to me.
Yeah, and hit her. Oh dear. Not good. She was withdrawn. It's good. We'll do this. Azim, take out the mushroom. In fact, I will help.
Poisoned. That's fighting dirty.
Try another double shot. Full Scarlet. We put up a moonwell.
I shall.
A link on me.
Something's wrong with me.
Let us end this.
That's on me.
With relish.
Come here.
Rathun! Where they feel that sound. What can I do?
I shall make it so.
I'd be glad to.
Maybe it's this. Oh, that's Rock-Stomper. Done all of that. Maybe it was this one. Maybe we didn't go there. I thought we had. Let's see if he's worth fighting. Maybe. Oh yeah, this is one of the boats with these named characters. I think this might have been a backer boat. Oh, if I can go here to see Little John. Yeah, what have we got up here? Decay, Maya, Rike. Maybe Rike is right on its own up there. How's Llengrath displaced image? And buff everyone. Pain link on Azim. Let's see to get Jamar, knock him down. Get the pistol here. What we do is buff Will Scarlet. Then go for Shiva. Like Little John, come over here. What are the weapons doing? Let's go for the Chanter with the bow. And these weapons can go more Hellion. In fact, move here and knock him over. Little John, come here. Little John, come up here. That fireball from Adolf did more damage to us than him. So this is to go back to the palace. Do we have to go to this island? But it was just the named islands. Rice wine. Yeah, I don't see the fire axe anywhere, so I think we didn't finish off this part of the island. That must be it. The mountain rises above you so tall it seems to pierce the sky. You heave yourself onto the landing, a cave yawns before you. Great clouds of oily black smoke roll like exhaled breaths from the cave's mouth into the cave. You wade through the smoke, your eyes streaming and lungs burning, and make your way into the cave. Sure we did this.
Something over here.
Maybe we didn't.
The better part of valor.
I'm here.
Switch
Indeed.
weapons.
I'll handle this.
Need a hand?
Down a ward. Come back. Wait.
Of course.
We'll go here and hobble this. Pull back. There. Buff yourself. Give us resolve. Azim, get ready. Little John as well. Then get out some help. Right, Tuck, you can get an ally out as well. Now we will drink this potion. And you can give us some pierce armor. What we do is cast this and then go and attack this one. John, Will, Scarlet, come over here as well. And give yourself some engagement. Let's mark this one.
It's no use.
Go over and get these two. Cast this. Azim, who can you finish off? Finish off this one.
Working.
Dead to our enemy!
Yeah, let's put this down here. And cast devotions for the faithful. Little John, move up here. Get this one. Azim, get this one.
No help here.
Let us end this.
Certainly.
Really strange. I really thought we'd done this already.
Easy now.
Set up another ward.
I'm on it.
I'm here. Let's see what we found.
And let's hobble the Marauder. And fall back. Buffalo Scarlet. You can give us this and then put Pain Link on me. As you get ready. Little John do the same. Alright, Tuck. Ask Llengrath to space image and get out some allies. Let's go for the archers. You can try and knock them down. And you can as well. Yeah, they're pretty tough actually.
Better try something else. You're mine.
Come here.
Bottle.
Yeah, they don't have engagement. Yeah, neither do you, I think. Oh yeah, that's Azim.
Let us end this.
I'll
Take
out this trap.
Quick, toss me something else.
Rathun, where they build and sound.
Lost the spot.
I shall.
Oops, didn't want that. Luckily no injuries.
I'll handle this.
Burn armor.
I'm here, of course.
Now I think we can go back to the cartographer. Yeah. With this axe, actually no one really uses it. Maybe Jyoti can benefit from it. I think she had axe. Hatchet. Bolt catchers. That'd be good for Azim. Gate crashers. Not sure who should use this. Let's see what's better. Gate crashers or bolt? Catchers. I think he's most likely to get melee crits. This ability means he doesn't need so much to use prone attack. Not sure if this is so great. 5 damage to slash, 25% chance on hitting to cause the enemy or wielder bleed damage over time. The dexterity is useful for her because she doesn't have a lot. The electricity attacks would go better with her, but she has this hat that gives her electricity attacks. Okay, so we get back to Neketaka and turn in the bounties, and then we're going to start the DLC. Go here first. And leave this door. This person here.
Get your supplies here.
Hunter, there is great. You have served your
Does she have anything worth buying? Let's see what he's got. Go out this exit. Go to the palace. Then we have to go to the second. No, it's the first floor. And I think he's just here.
So the crown granted your master an audience.
The great
I've dealt with Rafik the Red.
Tangaloa relishes any good meal, but I say justice makes for a savory dish.
Nodding, Barati presents you with
You
payment.
served up a mighty feast, and the great eel's belly swells for a time. Until it hungers again, Barati's work is done.
Barati inclines his head and says no more.
Kara, it went tempestuously.
What say, Hunter?
Neketaka winks and beckons you over. I'll be glad when this isn't weighing down my pack.
Always better to die clean than meddle in soulcraft, I say.
Neketaka hefts her head under her arm and passes you payment.
I hope the holy man takes a lesson to his next life.
What bounties do you have available?
Uamoru is my final assignment. This one is a special request from high places, Akira.
Neketaka tips her head in the direction of the palace, so the queen wants Uamoru dead, but I think we've killed it.
Uamoru is a pretender to the Kahana
Yeah.
throne.
But we got that
He
extra
thinks
bow,
himself deserving
I
of
think.
Serpent's crown, and is not above killing to wrest it away. One of the flowers sprouting from his head must have pierced his brain. His small but spirited resistance makes port on an island east of Magran's Teeth. Steer clear of his lion. They say that beast has a killing bite.
One rebellion cut off at the root.
Then the gods truly did not want Uamoru to lead the Kahanga. Pity he learned the hard way.
Neketaka tucks the head inside and passes you payment.
You do good work, Hunter. But the
Well, let's go here quickly and see if Uno is there. Have to wait here a bit.
gemstones of...
Now we can go to the dark cupboard as well, and the herbalist. See what supplies they have now.
Think we picked up a few too many spoils.
Azim.
Welcome back, stranger. See if we can enchant anything. Are we actually using this wand? I don't think so, no.
it's frostbite. Freezing gas, gust. Could take this as better. Kazima's this? Yeah. Take everything and anything. And thunderous report. Now we can upgrade this. And this. And it. Yeah, we need Ardraban. I think that comes from Una. Let me just check. Yeah, apparently Una should give us Ardraban. Not sure if she's restocked already. No, she hasn't. We need to wait.
Gemstone.
No. Then we have to wait.
Gems.
No Ardraban.
Gems.
I'll do it once more. Otherwise we just have to forget about it.
Gemstone.
Damn, no. Okay. I'm sure we'll get it somewhere in the DLC. Just check that I don't have anything else to turn in here.
Okay. Let's go to the map emporium. I think we can finish that quest now.
Welcome back, welcome back. It is a pleasure to see you once again. Tell me, how is the sailing? Smooth? Nothing to delay your expedition, I hope. How might I assist you?
Got some material for your book.
Wow. I've always wondered what was over there. I made a list. Fire giants, giant fire ants. Fire snakes wasn't on there. Wait. This means you've done it. You've really done it. Oh, I could kiss you.
Don't.
This is going to put both our names in the history books. I am sure of it. I'm nearly done putting everything together. Come back later and I'll give you the very first copy of the Explorer's Guide to the Deadfire.
And I clasp his hands together, all but dancing. Not sure if you can just talk to him straight away.
Your very own copy of the book.
There it is.
As promised. How might I assist you?
Go and talk to Director Castol. Maybe we won't start the DLC this time. We've still got to talk to a few people.
I can't decide if the gods must love or hate you, Watcher. Perhaps both. Volcanoes, giant waves. Mel, I've had my fill of this island. Welcome back.
I have to go and see Director Castol.
I'm here, indeed.
Watcher, at last, someone who can answer my questions. They're saying there was an attack at the Spire. I fear I'd sent you to your death. None of the Huana guards will tell us a thing, and Flaune's message is illegible. What happened?
Royal Deadfire Company sent some mercenaries to kill everyone in the Spire. I got back just in time.
The Royal Deadfire Company? I didn't realize they were even aware of our efforts. I'm glad you're in one piece, Watcher. I'll have the details out to Flaune, I think. You've more than earned your reward. And my trust. Oh, and perhaps you'd consider stopping by Alvari's office. I believe she'll want some assurances as to the state of the Spire.
Okay, will do.
Ah, there you are. The final piece. Have you noticed our new guests? There are big changes coming here at headquarters. It is only right that you are here to witness them. I have called together a meeting of the Songreta Mea Compressa. Our esteemed investors have come to hear Director Castol's excuses for squandering their fortunes.
He smooths the front of her coat and plucks lint from her sleeve.
You've witnessed Castol's mistakes personally, and you know what is at stake for us with Ukaizo. The council we want to hear from you, the Canton Chase in particular.
He raises her eyes to yours.
The company needs new leadership. Leadership that can make effective use of its most important allies. Let us start here, striking a fine impression before the wealthiest men and women in Eora.
I will tell them the truth.
Will you? When you and the truth are on such poor terms, you will attend the trial, I hope.
Alright, let's get this
Your
over with.
testimony, indeed. Come then.
Back upstairs. It's a bit so tedious.
Silence, please. I'd like to get us underway.
Director Castol's office is largely unrecognizable through the milling crush of bodies. The chamber is suffocatingly warm and several of the occupants jostle for a place beside the window. To a one, the people around you are dressed in rich fabrics or else the occasional piece of armor. Few of them look especially pleased to be here. Despite the cacophony that greets you when you arrive, quiet descends swiftly upon the room. Quiet descends swiftly upon the room upon the barest hand gesture from the man now standing behind the desk. The Cantonese's gaze sweeps across the room, eventually settling on you.
I see you have wasted little time in involving yourself, Lord.
Around him, several of the onlookers crane their necks to see who the Cantor is addressing.
Director Castol, Governor Alvari, you are both here?
Indeed, Your Excellency.
Castol's face is splotchy and damp with sweat. He looks as if he may be ill.
Yes, Your Excellency.
He wears a restrained smile.
And this is to be your witness?
Execute a perfect flourish as you bow. One of the Valian nobles gestures airily for you to rise.
I see the foreign heirs put a bend in his spine.
Most esteemed guests, this is the Watcher of Kadnu.
We were sorry to hear of Kadnui's fall, Lord. How interesting to find you here. You have my sympathies.
I plan to rebuild my stronghold someday.
Fishing for the necessary contributions, are you?
Let us begin. If the clerks will attend the roll. Albina Carnetto, Duke Remasi Storanzo Miscelona, the Archmage.
Devils take your roll, Nero. This isn't a Songretta Ducala. We are all here. Let's get this over with.
Very well. Then let me extend my sincerest thanks to our shareholders in attendance.
Shareholders?
The money, of course.
And the brains, clearly. Get to the point, Kanta.
In deference to present company, we will proceed in Edira. Director Castol, you stand accused of nothing less than gross incompetence, mismanaging of resources, willful deceit, grave charges all.
Low murmur starts up around you as the crowd reacts.
We have examined the evidence available to us. The numbers are not in your favor, Director. But you will have the opportunity to explain yourself. Now, Alvari.
Agrasima, Your Excellency. Esteemed Council, I bear Maestro Castol no ill will. We have always treated one another with great respect, but his time is past. I put it plain. The company is bleeding resources. We have identified numerous sources of Adra, and yet, how much of it ever reaches the Republics? The expedition to Kohopa was but the latest failure. Trained workers and supplies gone, and for nothing.
Destroying the Ardra was the only way to stay on good terms with the Huana.
If I could just say, Your Excellency, if we are to remain in the region, it is only to our benefit that we make allies among the Huana.
What does it matter what the Huana want? They should have been driven from the islands.
By gaining their cooperation now, we gain a workforce and prevent further hostilities.
Clearing the islands would do the same.
My esteemed patrons, Castol is afflicted with a kind heart, but the natives will continue to trouble us so long as we remain in the region. Let us take what we can and ensure the benefits of our labors return to the republics. I have more, Your Excellency. Your coin, lords and ladies. Where has it gone all this while? Not to mines and industry, no. The director has spent the bulk of it on frivolous experiments.
That is absurd. Animancy research has gotten us where we are today.
Precisely.
Enough, Alvari. Watcher, you have had some involvement in these experiments. Do you have anything to add?
Don't want to help the director. Don't want to lie either. He's a slaver. The experiments worked, I was there.
Working. Working well enough to invite open attack by the Royal Deadfire Company.
Well, if they're interested...
It truly works. You mean to say that the Animancers have learned how to, transport people?
Principal Travesi leans forward in his chair, watching you intently. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you the practical applications.
Certainly not.
The words are met with a sudden muted roar of animated whispers.
We have heard much of a Kaizo in recent days. I wonder, Director Castol, just what are your plans for the fabled city?
Kaizo holds an enormous quantity of a luminous Adra. Our research has already yielded results. If we can establish an outpost there, then...
Castro had scarcely started his sentence when a handful of gathered investors started to jeer at him.
If we take this opportunity, we can accomplish far more than we initially believed. I could make you rich, lords and ladies, beyond your wildest dreams.
You may be rich in a century or two. Have you that long to wait? Some of you perhaps, but all? Dreams are all Castol has to offer. We have scores of Adra sites mapped to detail. Why not focus our efforts there? Castol risks your fortune on illusions.
That is true. We have mapped these deposits for years. The closer we travel to Ondra's mortar, the denser the deposits. Even Alvari knows this.
Ain't nothing.
Even if there is Adra past the mortar, let us grind down the whole of it and be done with the place. Or will the Songreta war against the natives and sea monsters for the next 100 years?
I believe the case before us is quite clear. Alvari.
Castro quakes before the desk. He raises his trembling finger to remove his spectacles, wiping them on his cravat.
My lords, ladies, our enemies will make for Ukaizo in short order. The Valiant Trading Company must be ready. It needs decisive, effective leadership, now more than ever. With the Watcher's aid, we have the opportunity to claim an overwhelming victory. One that will carry us all into the history books.
Assuming he means to help us.
We will see.
You have heard all the accusations against you. Castol?
Everything I do to help the company. You know this. 2 years ago, you entrusted me to establish the Luminous Adra trade. I will continue to serve you, dutifully, and to my best ability. I know now that Alvari has hungered after my position for years, just as she will hunt after yours if you allow her to rise. She would cast Margaret off her throne if she could.
Beside you, Alvari smiles. I don't like Castro. I don't like her very much either. She wants to grind up all the Ardra. Doesn't care about the Hoana. Castro doesn't either. He was helping enslave them. So let's say nothing.
It is time. Let us put the matter of Castol's dismissal to a vote. All in...
Hands go up almost at once. It takes only a glance to see that the vote overwhelmingly favours the motion. Vari nods once, perhaps to herself, and closes her eyes. Seeing the outcome of the vote, Castro loses a strangled, breathless cry of dismay as if wounded.
We gave you a chance, Castol. We made it clear what defiance would cost. You have squandered that opportunity. Perhaps you will have better luck in the living lands. Ignato Castol, I hereby pronounce you banished. Exiled from the Valiant Trading Company and the Valiant Republics by order of the Songreta Mea Compressa.
Blanca. Don't do this! Mercy!
I believe that brings this meeting to a close. Agrasima Watcher.
Uiva Alvari wears a smile, a strange smile. She watches the gathered nobility disperse. She looks at you as you approach, raising one arched eyebrow.
Let us speak once the room clears, Watcher. I think we have much to talk about.
See what she has to say.
Look at me.
She's still better than Castol. Ari stands beside the director's desk looking down at her hand. She curls her fingers into a fist, then uncurls them slowly and smiles.
You did well. Ah, very well. A perfect witness. Impartial.
There's a sly cast to her smile as she looks up at you. She plucks a coin purse from the desk.
You and I were together in this. Let us seal the pact in coin. We move now with singular purpose and ensure the prosperity of the republics. Trade, coin, civilization, amico. That is what we give them with Ukaizo. And for us, our rightful place in the world. There is but one final distraction that must be seen to. A final obstacle.
Ari lowers her gaze, solemn.
The Royal Deadfire Company. They will not stand idly by as we lay our claim. It is time to do something about that. You have had some success with the Animancers, I hear. It is time for them to earn their keep.
Thought you didn't think much of the animancy experiments.
I am simply aware that these experiments aren't a profitable venture in the long term. But I won't discard a useful tool. We will use the animals as machines to transport you into the Royal Deadfire Company's powder house. You'll set the powder house alight. The powder will do the rest. Elette has a modified explosive for you. She'll get into the details. The important part is that it should be enough to blast the entire powder house right to hell. There are risks, of course. The gunpowder is one concern, but the powder house itself is also heavily guarded. Best that you avoid being seen.
And what happens when I get arrested?
Why, I'll vouch for you. More importantly, with the Animancers involved, nobody will see you enter. This is our best, our only chance to seize victory. You hold my ambitions in your keeping, Watcher. Try not to get yourself blown to shreds. Elette will be waiting for you at...
I hope that's not mean that everything is decided already. No, I think I still get a choice. I could speak to the Queen now. See what the royal family have to say. Probably we will side with the Havana.
Every corner of the Deadfire babbles of the devastation from Magran's teeth.
Queen wears a furrow down the brow that looks fixed in place.
And Eothas marches on Ukaizo while I juggle armloads of enemies. This is no coincidence. Nagati is testing me, I say.
Certainly feels that way.
If you've spent any time in the Deadfire at all, the myth of lost Ukaizo can be no mystery.
Mikaza leans forward in the chair. The Charter Matora Kozi seem to treat Ukaizu like the center of the world.
Akira. And with good reason. They say the beaches of Ukaizo spanned impossible horizons, and its towers graced the light of distant stars.
She blinks up at the sky, her gaze tracing an unseen shape.
At night, I even... but it is nothing.
He waves the matter aside as if brushing at a moth. Go on.
For what do the tribes not fight each other? For what are we united if not to take back lost Ukaizo?
When Ukaizo shows her teeth, it's difficult to tell if she's smiling or grimacing.
Under Wodika's gaze do we keep order. Atop Nagati's seas are we tested. From Ukuhu's bowels do we carry wisdom back to the tribe. The gods want this for us, I say. We have come this far to restore order and earn back our empire. So, Watcher, do we unite and sail for Ukaizo?
Mikaza eases forward in her throne and studies you, unblinking. I'm not ready to commit to this.
I hope we don't stand around wasting each other's time.
Queen narrows her eyes.
Busy yourself making up your mind. I will make preparations to launch an advance force. With or without you.
Mikaza motions to the stairs down. Go talk to the prince as well.
I say it is not every day that a ship pulls into port from Margaren's teeth. You are not too singed, I hope.
Rui looks you up and down, clearly impressed.
Our enemies scramble for Kaizo, dropping all pretense of strategy in their panic and haste.
I have questions for you about the Huana.
Akira, both topics I know well.
No, there's nothing more to discuss with him. Let's leave the island and go and speak to the Principe. Maybe teaming up with Erdis would be good. More appropriate for Robin Hood, perhaps. So let's go to Dunwich first. Talk to Ferrante.
Gelarde, such a solace it is to see you again.
I've obtained information on Rivan from Yezir's tomb. He rubs his hands together, expectant, and his dark eyes glimmer.
Well, share and share, as is the law of the coast.
Actually spoken with Yezir. His brow hoist high up his forehead.
Meaning what by that last? You were able to read his soul, despite how much time has passed?
Razai was mortally wounded but refused to wholly die. Instead, he was reborn as an undead to defend Berath's faith for all eternity.
God save us from fools who battle with blind trust.
But he shakes his head as if he's already accepted the truth from your words.
A death guard? How fascinating. And terrible. I must of course presume that you've unearthed a promising lead for us. Perhaps you were able to learn about Rivan's whereabouts, of where her spectral ship oft anchors.
Razai had tracked Rivan after she became a death guard. They fought near the Isle of Dusk. Captain strokes his chin, his gaze contemplative.
I can summon to mind no island with such name. Likely it hides now behind another.
That might be Splintered Reef.
To track our isle through the centuries. I believe you're becoming an invaluable asset to the Principe, and I deeply value each of my assets. You must accept this token of my immense appreciation.
That's nice.
Keep an ear to the sea, amico. I will contact you when I have made a significant gain into the investigation of our mysterious floating hangman.
See if we should use that. 2 constitution, 1 constitution. Razai being immune to push and pull would be useful. Get second wind, constitution, athletics, and weapon damage is reduced to max 10%. Yeah, maybe we give this to Maid Marion. It gives her concentration, which she can benefit from at the start. Don't think she has combat focus. Yeah. And she loses 1 constitution, which is not terrible.
Wasn't this brilliant?
I shall.
Now we can speak with Elis. She's the best of the 2 pirate fractions. Barante is also a slaver. He was working with Director Castol. Stop. Avoid that. Where's the person that we talk to normally?
Ah, Captain. Beholding you never ceases to be a wonder. I only wish we met under more pleasurable circumstances.
She rubs a thumb over her bottom lip. Blue and black eyes, hooded with desire for bloodshed. Other things.
You wanted to speak with me? Well, consider me a captive audience.
Crookspear's a done deal.
Aye, and quite a raucous it was from what I've heard. I always like a good bloodbath myself. Some of the freed slaves have already made it here to Deadlight and pledged to ships in my fleet. You did a fine thing, Captain. Don't think I'll soon forget it.
She rubs her thumb over the salient around her neck.
its coloured eyes looking you up and down, her lips quirk in a sly smile.
You're real good for business. So, here's to hoping our wakes cross again someday. Until then, you can trust that I'll be in touch when I need you.
She tips her hat obligingly, then downs a goblet of God's Killer rum that has been sitting on the desk behind her. Storming the palace was pretty brazen, don't you think?
Aye, but necessary. Do you disapprove of my tactics?
Doesn't matter, I only wanted to know what your plan to reach Akaizu. I only wanted to know how you plan to reach Akaizu.
Now, to discuss our next steps. The storms would be problematic for sure, if I didn't already have a plan to take command of the floating hangman so as to utterly quell them. We'll sail on through easy as you please. But first, I have a bit of research to hunt down. Last bit of the puzzle, if you will. I'll let you know when it's all set, Lovesome.
Okay, what is this? 1 perception, 5% of hits to crits with ranged weapon, 10% action speed with daggers. That might be good for a Friar Tuck. She would lose this. This should be really fast with daggers and stilettos. Don't really use these abilities much. I think she has enough intellect and religion. Let's maybe try it and see if this is...
Don't mind if I do.
So she gets action speed from the rum. Action speed from Mad Drunk. She benefits from Saint's Grace for some reason. So she gets action speed. I think that's the bow I have. The health gets lower, plus she gets action speed with daggers and stilettos. She should be super fast at attacking. To see if the lack of intellect affects her priest abilities though, because that's the primary goal, not to fight. She's like a secondary line fighter, all-back fighter. Now we go to this island here. Kazuwari. We sailed into the storm, damn it. Clouds gather in distance, a hazy curtain of rain hanging from them. Luca appears at the storm, nothing more than a squirrel captain. Shouldn't be much of a threat to sail through. Crew looks to you. Your orders? Raise Lord Darren's Forge to the sky. Take us into the storm. Lightning stabs across the clouds. Climb into the rigging, grasping tightly to the lines with one hand while thrusting the Forge skyward with the other. The blinding blue-violet arcs seem only feet away. As the Reliant crests the swell, it pushes you towards the raging element above. And they deign to meet you, a ragged fork of energy falling from the clouds like a headman's axe. Lightning strikes the weapon, running through it and into you. Sparks fly from your limbs as the whole of the world goes white about you. Blooms of violet burst behind your eyes. Okay, we survived that. Stumble to the side, grabbing the rail to keep from falling as the Reliant rocks hard to port. Winking Alder gestures wildly to starboard. Captain, hand stumbles back from the deck. Either I need to be giving up drink for good, or there's a goddamn colossal monster down there. Beneath the surface of the water you make out a long, sinuous form, no mere fish. The creature swims with 2 pairs of legs and a long, thin tail. Your lungs feel suddenly empty and you gasp as your stomach turns. You fall sideways into light.
The light fades into dim. You stand in a forest glade hung thick with shadows. Tall trees surround you. The shriek of a deer pierces the air before being abruptly silenced. From out of the dark lope a Stelgar and a wolf, followed by a thickly muscled man draped in furs. Galawain.
Herald of Bareth, this place is not for you. Leave.
Smell like rancid blood and days-old sweat wafts off him in a wave.
I will warn you only once. If you tread upon my island, it will consume you.
Large beasts at his side step forward in unison, their tails angrily swishing the air. What was that thing that just swam past my boat?
A glorious beast, and one of the many creatures here that will challenge you, should you refuse to leave.
The lolling tongue of Galawain's statelier companion drips saliva into the dirt, its long teeth shine even in the low light. Why don't you want me to come here?
You cannot help but thrust your nose into the affairs of others, and I would not see the kith and creatures of Kazuwari be the recipients of that same meddlesome attention.
I received an invitation to this island.
Not from me.
These people need my help.
Their pack needs no aid from yours. They will live and die by the ferocity of their wits and the edge of their blades. They need nothing from you when they have me.
I was told to seek the favor of Tamoawai. Is that you?
In a manner of speaking, its nature complements my own. So I have occasionally acted in its name when the kith here needed a familiar face to lead their pack.
You're not responsible for the hit I received.
I am not, though Muatu is mine, and I will claim him in time.
I don't take orders from you.
Consider it a strongly worded suggestion, with consequences attached. I do not care to explain to Bareth why their favored watcher was torn to ribbons by my beasts.
Couldn't you just tell them not to attack me?
I could, but I will not. The island is a trial. To clear the path of challenge for you would run counter to its purpose, to my purpose.
Shadow in the trees encroach upon the glade inch by silent inch, constricting. Noted.
I have warned you. May aught that follows be on your head.
With a sound like a thunderclap and a bright burst like lightning, the forest disappears, and you are thrust back into your body. You blink against the fading flash. When you can see again, you find your hands bloodless and aching, gripping the railing of your ship.
Your eyes trace the giant lizard's path towards the nearby island. It seems to be swimming north away from the waterfall. You lose sight of the beast as it plunges into the depths. Taru's voice seems a mere whisper after the power of the gods. I felt such a rage from that beast, hunger too. Beneath all of it, I think fear. Galwain spoke to me through it. The Lord of the Hunt sent the beast. Artu's word rise in pitch and volume. Everyone on Kazuwari could be in danger. You have to help them, please, Watcher. His voice echoes at the edge of the perception as your focus returns to the deck of the Reliant crew. Eyes wide stare at you. Calm down, everyone. Whatever it was, it's gone. Luca frowns. Don't mean it won't come back. The mariner mumbles. The Reliant rocks gently. A large landmass beckons. So begins the DLC. Seek a Slayer Survivor. That's what we do first, because then we can empower Moatu. So we'll carry on in the next episode and explore the rest of this island.